right, so here he is, the #1 middleweight contender. He made himself undeniable, and tonight he gets a title shot. We shall see what he can do with it.
Yeah, he made himself undeniable. You know, nothing is ever guaranteed. Sometimes you got to do more. He just kept his head down. He kept working whoever they put in front of him. He beat them, and ultimately he finds himself on the verge of a championship. The preparation has been thorough. The preparation has been very intense, and he feels like they have done everything necessary to become the champ tonight.
Now, most people would argue right now the UFC's 185-pound division has never been stronger, and a lot of people believe that this man is going to alter history by wresting the title over Chelsea. So the latest title defense arrives here and now for the UFC's undisputed middleweight champion. And prevailing wisdom is it's going to take a huge effort out of the challenger tonight to dethrone this dominant king.
Absolutely. You do not beat this guy without being on your A game. And not even just your A game is going to get it done. You have got to overachieve in order to beat this guy. This guy is firmly entrenched as the best in the world. When you look at him, you know he's the best, from the way he carries himself, to the confidence, to the skill set. He's the champ, and he doesn't intend for that to change.
Seemed as though it was maybe a difficult weight cut, or more difficult than once prior, but he didn't want to hear any of that noise in advance of this latest middleweight championship title defense. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Edwards. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Boris.
And there's Herb Dean, who will handle the action inside the octagon. Well, for my money, nothing like calling fights here north of the border. Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. A lot of big moments for your boy Max Blessed Holloway in this one.
Yeah, man, Max Holloway has become almost the home team when he fights in Toronto. They love him here, and every time he fights at the Scotiabank Arena, he puts on a show.
Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target. Oh, defense into offense there as he blocks the strike and counters with a perfect jab.
Oh, nice jab.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Looking to establish the jab here, nicely done by Edwards. Well, you know the book on this guy, very cerebral and tactical on the feet, and there is that inside leg kick.
Just a quick switch of the hips, and boom, inside leg kick lands.
Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body.
Sneaky body kick lands under the elbow.
Big elbow there lands. Just misses with that one.
Lands a nice leg kick.
Oh, big right hook, but a whiff. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, solid kick right there. Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, is going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
This is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go.
I need you to fight back.
Back to his feet. Edwards is looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Another ground and pound strike lands.
That was a slick transition.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one.
Let's work. I'm going to stand this up.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Edwards. Back to his feet. Went for the inside leg kick. And a nice left hand there on the inside. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here?
Real sneaky head kick gets in there.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now. He's starting to show itself.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there, just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble. Nice punch to the head.
Under a minute to go. Edwards gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. Somehow, his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Blood is dripping from his lip. 10 seconds to go in the round. In the books. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. All right, let us show you the highlights now from that previous round. Of which...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Nice display of technique by him there on the side kick. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Very traditional technique that a lot of guys are using now in the UFC.
That's one way to upset the equilibrium. Nice high kick. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh, he might be out. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show. That's a beautiful body kick.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good. Oh, he blocked that punch. Nicely done defensively. Edwards has got a big bruise starting to form on the right side of his body. Just missed with the left there. 3 minutes and change to go in round 2.
Nice straight punch. It won't take many of those.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
That one connected.
He can't even stand.
And now a left.
It's work. Come on.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Looks like someone took a red Sharpie to his side. A lot of bruising courtesy of those body strikes.
Well, big kicks, big punches. He's doing everything he told us he intended to do to slow this guy down. And you can see his opponent starting to really be labored in most of his movements.
Big left hook coming is blocked. 90 seconds to go in round 2. Oh, beautiful straight left hand. That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
So the blood really starting to flow every time that area gets targeted. That cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fight.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Edwards, his eye is closing up.
Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself.
30 seconds to go in round 2.
That one was clean. Great punch.
And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Edwards. Collar tie here in the clinch. And he comes through with a big knee. Oh, what a round. How good was that? All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Oh, nice jab, nice stick.
Oh, switch kick, nailed it. Practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect, and this guy has done this technique thousands of times. Beautiful kick lands.
Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence, and not overconfidence, but a big knockdown in round one, likely the source of that confidence.
When everything is going great, you tend to feel like you can walk through a wall. It doesn't mean to walk through a wall. He needs to continue to find the right avenues to land those shots.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps they could... Oh! Back to the feet. Lands with the lead right hand.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being... Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
Might get the TKO here. Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Edwards is back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Making all these shots count. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. The knees now going. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. That'll do it!
Holy smokes!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, here one more time, the veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 31 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Edwards.
All right, so we got a new UFC middleweight champion, and this is a title that no one can ever take away from you. He's got a UFC belt at his home for the rest of his life.
For the rest of his life. And they say it takes a village to build a champion. And if you look behind him, celebrating with his coaches, you know that they have all been on this journey for a long time to the UFC Championship. Congratulations to him and his team.
Got a wide to enlarge and I set a fire down below. Hang it up when you say sorry, didn't know. Probably got a year 10 to go, so let's go. I don't really know how to go slow. Goddamn, that motherfucker's cold. Hey, you on the wrong mode, you open and close, and the hole's no-go. This whole world's a shit mode, built to the brim like Gitmo. When you think it don't get more glow, with limbo to the sticks on flow. All oppression's born of lies, I don't make the rules of just one guy. All due respect to getting spit on, how respect is not defined. But with the truth, but you got screwed and drank the Kool-Aid, there's a line. It ends directly at the edge of a mass grave that's their design. Funny fact about a cage, you're never built for just one group. So when that cage is done with them and you still pour it, come for you. The newest, lowest on the totem, with godly G you have been used. You have to build a death machine that down the line will kill you too. Pseudo-Christians, young and different, kids in prisons, innocent shit. Even one scrap of what Jesus taught connected, you feel different. What a disingenuous way to piss away existence, I don't get it. I say you lost your goddamn minds if y'all possess one to begin with.
Lo que sea fama tiene play. Soy como Curry en Golden State. Voy abajo por un par de puntos, pero siempre hago el triple faltando 6. Esa Gucci que tienes son fake. Eso que tú mandas Purple Haze. Eso que bebe no es lean. No, eso es jarabe pa' no toser. Esos perros dicen que me aman, pero igual mañana puede ser mi fiel. Ese negro dice ser un amigo, pero solo quiero por mí. No por ti o ningún mal nacido que no haya conmigo sobre mi mantel. Todo mundo cruel, discrimina mi color de piel.